And what's going on, everybody? Terminator Juice with a Juice Opinions. It's going to be a live gameplay commentary.
Unaratu must be worried about Etzli.
And,
He's been captured.
yeah, I got 14 hours into this game. I'm at the hidden city of Paititi. The story mission, or the next objective's over here, which I'm going to make my way there. But I just want to talk about why I like the new Tomb Raider games so much. And I see this condor symbol. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but just judging from some scenery here, I have a feeling I can climb. Recognize the wall texture. I do have the traversal set to hard, so it doesn't highlight with white paint and stuff. Oh, it's a condor feathers. Now I'm full on them, so just curious what that was all about. But anyway, I really like the Tomb Raider, the last 3 games, including this one. I think this is my favorite, and I'm just going to talk about why I like it so much. And here we go. Discovery, exploration, definitely a big factor. Looks like a baby rattle, but it says incense burner.
Still smells of copal.
So I like the mix of linearity and exploration. So I've been through this area a ton, and here I'm finding new stuff. I'm learning
The peak of this mountain is hidden
little
behind
things,
thick
finding little
clouds.
artifacts, mostly just 100% the area. I do it more for anything, more for that than anything. So then you zoom out, and I am 92% complete in this area, 68, 100%, 38%. So zoom in. Here I am. I've been all around here many times, but I'm still finding new stuff. So even though it's a more linear, it's not an open world game. It's not complete freedom like Breath of the Wild. But in my opinion, it's a big step up over Uncharted and the more recent Horizon Zero Dawn. So I'm going to test something here. If I can use the rappel. Yep. So they give you quite a bit of freedom. They don't lock like abilities like the rappelling to just when you're hanging off a cliff. They don't lock the wall double jump to specific spots of a wall like that. Now it doesn't work on every area. Like anytime there's some kind of like indentation there, it don't let you. But there's quite a few spots where you're, like right here probably works, and then I grab a ledge, and I hit release instead of jump. So there's a lot of linear style games, third-person games, that isn't going to let you make that climb. There's just a little too tall. Probably not. Some areas they just don't want you to go, so the game's gonna limit you with having an invisible wall, or Lara should be able to climb, but you can't. But I can fall here. There's a lot of areas in Horizon Zero Dawn where you could just you couldn't even jump. Like, you'd be a spot like this, and it wouldn't even let you jump. Like, you would just hit an invisible wall. So I like that this game lets you climb. So I can climb up this way. I can use the double jump. Not there. Not in that exact spot. But, I mean, obviously it's not perfect. But I can climb that. If I get high enough, make a jump, I can climb. So it's some of the more freedom than most linear games. And I like the gameplay mechanics. I like Lara's abilities. She's got a pretty good run, so you can get around, fast. The one thing that this and Rise of the Tomb Raider are missing is the Metroid, more Metroid elements, where in the first game, the 2013 reboot, you had to get a specific item to be able to progress in the story. Feels like
Unaratu must be
No,
worried about
but
Etsley. I have to tell
and
her
that
he's
kind
been
of
captured.
in Rise and more so in this game, the Metroid elements are just for like you know, a door that maybe has a treasure chest in it, or maybe a tomb they don't want you to go to yet because you need an ability to solve the, you know, the puzzle or whatever. But other than that, you don't have that. Your progress isn't hampered by an ability. So
How is everything?
I'm gonna see if there's any items worthy. Increases carrying capacity. I'll get that. But really enjoying the game. The story's really interesting so far. I haven't spent a ton of time. Well, let's rephrase that. I wasted a lot of time exploring and backtracking, but haven't dived into the story. That was good timing. As much yet. But what have experienced, it's really it's well done. It's well acted. Camilla Luddington does a great job, again, voicing Lara Croft. I love her new, her character model, the changes they made. Kept the butt jiggle. They might have enhanced it a little bit from Rise. Sorry for the ladies that might be watching this, but anyway, if it was a dude with a hot ass, I think you'd appreciate it, and there's nothing wrong with that. So anyway, I'm going to press up to the objective, and I don't really feel like I fully conveyed why I like these games so much, but I don't know what else to say other than I like Lara's movesets. I like the freedom to explore a world that isn't completely open, that has some linearity to it. I've always enjoyed a linear style game. That's probably why, you know, I'm not super excited for Spider-Man, even though Red Dead Redemption 2 looks pretty intriguing. Just open world games haven't really done much for me other than Breath of the Wild. Did a great job making the world interesting. Give me a bunch of reasons to explore, lots of cool discoveries. You know, really rewarded you for going in and really exploring the world. Xenoblade Chronicles X was another open world game I enjoyed because it felt like we were the last of humans. We're on an alien planet, completely unexplored, and I felt like I was in that world, not just playing a video game. So I really enjoyed it. And this can be a cutscene. So this will be slight spoilers.
We're working on a plan to
I
tried to get to him, I'm sorry.
I didn't realize I was going to go to a cutscene.
He's a word.
I don't really want to edit it out because then I have to edit and render it, and so spoilers.
This is a key. It looks like it belonged to the mountain.
And the main characters, like the cutscenes, are really well done, but they're not.
It is adjacent to where they're
It's not fucking going for the most realistic pores. I guess I don't have this on max settings, but they're well done, but not trying. I don't feel too hard to make it look as real as possible.
Is there a back way?
There was one by the salt mine, but it has deteriorated.
But good acting. Animations are great. Facial animations destroy. Like Horizon Zero Dawn just has so many awkward moments with characters and animations.
The barracks are within an inner stronghold.
I don't necessarily want to talk over this, but I don't want you guys to sit here and listen to this all the way.
Go find the box.
I'll take care of my son. You go
I don't know. I have no reason not to, but I feel, I guess I was going to say I don't trust her. If she would have kept that item, I probably would have said I don't trust her 100%. But again, for those that know me, story isn't like Oh, there's a mission available, so that's new. Story isn't the most, crucial part to gaming to me. It's the gameplay. So let's start a side quest here.
Uchu and I were talking, and, well,
Uchu, what's on your mind?
The day of Edsley's coronation is approaching. Soon he will be
That's
a man
one
and the first step toward
ugly
becoming fighting
motherfucker.
That sounds like a day to look forward to.
It's the hope for that day that keeps a lot of us fighting Amaru and his cult.
Sometimes we all need to remember what we're fighting for. Is there something I can help you with?
When Edsley's father Sairi died, Unaratu bestowed the honor of surrogate father onto me. One of my duties is to gather 3 sacred items for the ceremony. But
Fetch
With all
quest.
that's happening right now, you aren't able to. What are these items?
they are the Savior's amulet, the champion's bow, and the
Just
king's
realized I had the
Each a
game
blessing from
audio
the
coming through my
ancestors of the
speakers, not my headphones, so
Tell me what you need and I'll
hopefully there's not too much echo
I already have
this
men
whole
repairing
time.
the amulet and bow, but if you could find Kabil, the instrument maker, and get the king's horn from him, you would be doing us a great favor. He's been difficult. I sent 2 men and both have failed. Perhaps you could talk to his wife.
I think
Perhaps
can
I
manage
could.
that.
Be mindful. Kabil can be prickly sometimes, but Abra, his wife, has a way of dulling his edges.
Alright, so do a little save.
What are we doing here? I never wanted this to happen. Now Etzley's been captured.
I'm going to switch to the story specific outfit. And let's see at the map. Give me an idea where I'm going. Current objective. What about the... Oh, I think this green. That's my... That would be my side quest objective, so that's cool. But let me get back. I mean, I'm going to spend a few more minutes. But just getting back to this game versus specifically Uncharted. Now, Uncharted is as linear as a game can get in this day and age. Curious what happens if I jump over here. Nice.
Impossible. I can't carry anymore.
As linear as a game can get. Now I'm going to see if I can do a dive. And I can. I'm sorry, but you're not doing anything like that in an Uncharted game. If it doesn't want you to do that for story purpose, more than likely you're not going to be able to do that. I don't think I can read this yet. So, and especially in this game, they cut way down on the combat, the gun shooting stuff. I barely engaged in any of that. They did kind of oversell the whole stealth kills and spread mud on yourself, because I've only had to do that like 3 different times in this game. Most of it is exploration. Most of it is navigating the environment. So there's a document over here. I'm going to go do that quick. But, you could nitpick. You could be clocked it. You could say, oh, there's no mud on her legs. What is going on? They want it to be so immersive, and they don't even let her legs get dirty there. Like stuff like that. It's a video game, that's unnecessary. Like that's a waste of resource. I like the way she moves through mud when it's certain depths, but yeah, that would be that would be going the extra mile and being a layer of immersion. I think it's unnecessary. Where the hell is this document at? I don't think I'm able to get to it. Maybe. Come on. There we go. Got it. So it gives you the option to it doesn't force you to have to listen to her talk.
The native.
If you really wanted to, I'm sure there's some interesting story stuff to listen to. Got me some gold. But, it's a fine line. It's a fine line between being Red Dead Redemption level, fucking just about everything covered. Breath of the Wild, you can just do climb anything, that type of freedom, and having a more structured linear style game. See if I can get this. And it's like you can't have every game be Breath of the Wild or a Red Dead or a GTA, you gotta have. Oh, nice. Not every game has to be like that. So it's my first time in this spot, so let's show some exploration. Obviously, they let you know the wall texture that you can grapple on. Kind of until they go Breath of the Wild with it. That's gonna be how you know.
I can't carry anymore.
So there's a challenge to dive off that. Dive off highest point, so that's probably going to complete it for me, but I'm going to go in here first. A little tripwire. Trust me, I have not seen these in the past before. Cut it. Oh, shit. But it still has its roots in a more restricted type game. Like, I can't shoot that with an arrow. It ain't gonna do nothing. I can jump over it though. Thought you could cut these. Interesting. What's the point of cutting it if it's gonna set it off? I think it just gives you more time to dodge, so let me just jump out of the way. Yeah. Again, there's imperfections. There's things that don't make as much sense. Yeah, be able to shoot that with your rope would make a lot more sense.
Water looks deep enough.
Something Nintendo would do, but there's a whole lot of exploration going on here. So, kind of wish I would have just went straight to this area. Because that would be cool. But first I'm gonna, because I don't know, I should be able to come back that way. Let me go back. I'm backtracking. I changed my mind. Now can I burn this with a fire arrow? Let's find out. That's a negative. But what I am going to do, go down here. Do a little exploration.
This might be a crypt where the nobles were interred.
And if RetroDeath's watching this, he's going to love what I'm going to do next, which is go underwater. But I like to search every nook and cranny first. Now these steps going to take me back up to where I was, probably. Which I don't mind, because I kind of wanted to dive in there, but it wouldn't let me.
Is this some sort of eulogy for the people laid to rest here?
Alright. Now I'm going to do the thing RetroDeath is going to like, because, apparently going underwater is a make it or break it ability in a video game. So he's got a PS4. He can definitely play some Tomb Raider. You can go underwater. Better hurry it up, though. Let's just squeeze through this crack. Better get some air. Kind of curious what this light source is. Nothing. She can hold her breath. She's got big lungs, if you know what I mean. So there's a significant amount of underwater so far in this game. Can she talk underwater?
These are the king
Yep.
and queen of.
We're gonna push. How do we? Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna go back for some air. But it's I don't know. It's like I said earlier, I like the exploration, but I also like that I have a direction, you know. I know I need to go. Yeah, they use the same animation every time you come up for air. One might nitpick that if they were so inclined. Watch them be trapped. Nope. Nice.
Someone.
This is kind of where I wanted to go anyway. Alright, where's this guy at though? It's back underwater. Or right over here.
Here's what I've been looking for.
Little crypt. New gear, fur trim boots worn by Manco, the peasant savior, as he led something something.
All full up. Can't carry any more.
I might have to go underwater to get this relic. See, this is, I'm back to the other side. You know, yeah, you could technically be able to burn that with fire, but, you know, there's a lot of thought and development that has to go into what Breath of the Wild did, and I know all games don't have to do that. All games shouldn't have to do that. Alright, let's see if we can find. So I gotta go to the right. And there's a lot of games that you would not be able to go back this way. It'd be blocked because there was a cut scene. That made something crumble. Oh, I thought I saw somewhere I could go there. There's something around here. My controller's vibrating. We need air. I don't know. Maybe I should have just stuck to the Juice Opinions and not played so long. So I got that one to the left. Kind of seen this earlier and I didn't go this way. There we go. That's not even what I was looking for. Well, hopefully, you know, seeing me play this as I'm talking kind of somewhat help convey you know, this is everything I like about this game is just the unknown here, this exploration. All right, I got the thing I was looking for. So now I can go back. Just curious here. Go back to where I was and know that I got everything. So yeah, thanks for, well, let me just get out of here. I just realized something. But it's too late now. So anyway, that's going to be it for this. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hopefully I got my point across and showed you some good gameplay. And we'll see you next time.